Welcome to I Am Capable, a channel to motivate and encourage you to say, I am capable of achieving my goals. In this video we cover 5 mental health awareness signs you should not ignore. Mental health is the mental well-being of an individual. Mental illness can be defined as a mental disorder that affects one or more aspects of mental function, such as thinking, mood, social interaction, and behavior. This could include depression, bipolar disorder, and anxiety disorders. These are mental conditions that have been diagnosed by qualified mental health professionals using standardized criteria in order to provide treatment for certain symptoms or problems related to a person's condition. In this video, we will talk about 5 different signs you should not ignore if you have been wondering whether or not your mental health could be at risk. These signs include lack of sleep, feeling hopeless for no reason, being irritable without any reason, difficulty concentrating or making decisions, having a hard time expressing feelings in words, worrying all the time about things that might happen even though they probably won't. Lack of sleep can be a mental health risk. We all know that we need to get enough sleep. This is especially true for mental health, not only because we need our sleep for mental and physical well-being, but because lack of sleep can lead to mental problems such as depression and anxiety. And if you've been wondering why mental health professionals recommend that you get 8 hours of sleep at night, it's because those 8 hours will strengthen your mental state and help you stay focused during the day. If you are having trouble sleeping, you should definitely go see a mental health professional for advice on how to improve your sleep habits. It's also important to note that mental health problems can be triggered by a lack of sleep. Take steps to get more sleep, and if you still have trouble sleeping, you should consult mental health professionals for more advice on your lack of sleep. Feeling hopeless for no reason. When you feel hopeless for no reason, it might be a sign that mental illness is developing. It is important to talk to someone when you're feeling this way and work on getting enough rest to get your mental energy in check. Remember, mental health is a spectrum, and mental illness can affect anyone. You should always talk to mental health professionals if you are feeling hopeless. There are many mental illnesses that can cause you to feel hopeless. Mental illness is complex and unique to each individual. There is no mental health treatment plan that works the same for every person with mental illness. Everyone will experience mental health differently. To stop feeling hopeless, you need to consider mental health treatment. Do not rely on mental health medications as a mental illness cure. You want to seek out mental health professionals that specialize in feeling hopeless, being irritable without any reason. If you are being irritable for no reason, it might be a sign that mental illness is developing. It's important to talk to someone when you're being irritable and work on getting enough rest to get your mental energy and focus back on track. Think about the definition of being irritable as simply being easily annoyed by other people or events, being out of sorts, being bothersome, or being hard to please. This is a descriptive noun that means being easily provoked to anger by slight provocation. To stop being irritable, you need to consider being evaluated by a mental health professional. Having a hard time concentrating or making decisions, lack of concentration, and being indecisive can be a sign of mental illness. It's important to talk to someone when you're having trouble concentrating and being indecisive. It might seem like being unproductive is just being lazy, but it's not always that simple. If you're being unproductive on a regular basis, you need to explore the idea that there might be something more going on mentally. Remember that mental illness is a spectrum and it doesn't discriminate. You should never attempt to diagnose yourself with mental illness. Being unproductive at work or school could be a result of being tired or being distracted. In order to get a better idea of why you are being unproductive, you need to see a mental health professional. Having a hard time expressing your feelings. There are many reasons why someone might have difficulty with expressing themselves. Lack of self-esteem, lack of verbal skills, and social stigmas can all make it difficult to express one's thoughts and feelings. Lack of communication is usually the result of fear, not knowing how to express oneself, or not having someone to express concerns or thoughts with. Lack of communication can lead to loneliness and low self-esteem, which in turn can often lead to depression. If you are frequently unable to express your thoughts and feelings, it is important to find someone that will listen. Find someone that can be there for you when you need them the most. If this person is not available, consider joining various mental health support groups online or in your community. Mental health is something that affects everyone, but not enough people are willing to talk about it. Mental illness can be hard to treat and even harder for those with the condition to manage on their own. If any of these 5 signs happen to you, it is important that you don't ignore them. Mental health awareness signs can be tough to spot, but if ignored, they can eventually lead to severe issues. And that's it for this video. I hope you found some key points to help you say, I am capable of beating mental illness. Be sure to check out the links in the description for our lineup, I Am Capable merch and other helpful motivational tools.